her live in Parliament as she moved the affirmative action motion. All women movement, young and old, we were mobilized by Professor Wanjiku Kabira and told, let's go and watch this historic moment, this historic motion. What Professor didn't tell us is that Parliament then, you could not enter Parliament, whether you're a member of Parliament or you're a visitor at the public gallery, you couldn't enter there in trousers. And so myself and Millie Odhiambo were quick to go there wearing our jeans. And the sergeant at times said, "Nyinyi hamwezi ingia mkiwa hivyo." We said, why? Hakuna kuvaa trouser kwa mbunge. So there were some women, luckily, who had kikois with them. And so we tied our kikois and went up there at the public gallery. But I'll never forget what a profound moment that was for me personally. I watched her moving that motion, talking with grace, powerful. And I told myself from up there, the speaker's gallery, one day, I'm gonna stand in that, down there, like this woman. And that is the amount of influence Mama Phoebe had on all of us. And so, when we joined politics, one day we were talking, I remember it was around the NAC time, and I was telling her how tough it is being in the field campaigning as a woman, and for that matter, a young woman, and you have to face some very rough men who tell you very hard things. And in politics, the female politicians will tell you the way they bring us down is to focus on the neck downwards. Rarely do they focus on the neck upwards. And so I explained to Mama Phoebe some of the challenges I had faced. And she told me a story, which I beg you allow me to say it because that story gave me strength. She told me, you know, when I was campaigning one time, and we had this big rally, and there were all those days they used to campaign together. So if you are all running for MP in a particular constituency, the rallies were jointly done, you can imagine. So Mama Phoebe is there with her opponents, and I'm told she had a very tough one. And as she's speaking, some foolish man, you'll understand why I'll call him foolish, had a stick with some female paraphernalia, and he shouts from the back, wewe, hii uliacha kwangu. And Mama Phoebe, in her grace, instead of losing it like I would have done, or Millie or Gladys, and going for the man, she said, don't worry, please keep it. I'll pick it in the evening when I come back. That was Mama Phoebe Asio. Graceful, even in the moment when you think you can pull her down, she'll rise above you. Now, if it was me, or even Millie here, angekipata,